Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Carrie and this is Tiger Lily Designs, FlossTube episode number 9. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're a new subscriber or a new watcher, thanks for coming to check me out. My channel is about stitching, quilting, making, all the things really. And if you're a returning subscriber, I appreciate you coming back. Thanks so much. So I know it's not FlossTube Friday. That is my normal go-to FlossTube day. That would be this upcoming week, the day after Thanksgiving here in America. But I am planning ahead. I've got my son coming home from college. He will be here in T-minus 4 or 5 hours. I'm super excited. So I have too much to share with you guys. It is crazy busy here in the Tiger Lily Design Studio, but I didn't want it to go too long until I caught you guys up on what I've been stitching, as well as, so I've got a couple finishes to show you. They're not fully finishes, but they're stitch finishes that I wanted to share with you guys. I've got some Stitchy kindness, some haul that I've ordered to share. I haven't even opened it yet. I just want to do it with ya. And I also want to dig into and give you the details on Flossmas. I'm super excited. So yes, I will be doing Flossmas this year. I'm working out the details. I got plans and calendars and all kinds of spreadsheets to plan it out. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of fun for me and for you. So let's just dig in and go over some of the goodness I'm talking about. So the first thing I wanted to show you, let's just dig right into the stitching, is I wanted to show you one of my finishes. Now, this is a pattern I think I showed you guys last week that I was working on, and it's Satsuma Street. Jody Rice of Satsuma Street did a fabulous Noel Secret SAL. And it just ended like 3 days ago, was the last part. So that on me. I didn't print out the full pattern. Part 4 was just released last Friday. Like I said, it was a secret one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this was the one that just came out last Friday. It was a 4-part series. I believe now you can get the whole thing on Etsy. Instead of doing it in this sampler form, I decided that I wanted to do mine. I love this tree. I stitched the tree. I think I showed that to you guys the last episode. But then I decided that the word Noel was just super adorable and it needed to be like its own little statement. And so what I did is I went and I grabbed, if you remember, go back a couple episodes or earlier in the summer, I did a dye with me video and I showed you guys how I dye Ada using this light fusion dye. So I have a video tutorial on that, but I had this from that tutorial day and I hadn't stitched on it. It is this yummy mottled purple. And once I floss tossed the colors for this design on it, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, that's what it needs to be. And so I actually went thrifting a little bit earlier today and I've got a piece. My goal was to finish her for you. But of course the frame or the, it's not even a frame. It's like this wooden boxy thing that I'm going to mount my sticky board and mount the fabric and all the things on it. It was like this baby. It was from the baby section of my thrift store. And so it was this pale yellow. Not a color in here. So I put a crisp coat of like chalk white on it just to bring it back. But I went and I grabbed this Allison glass fabric. And so that is definitely going to be part of my finish. I'm very excited about putting that together. Hopefully one of these early mornings during the holiday break. That's the advantage of having teenagers is, I can get a lot done between like 6 and 9, 8, 10, whenever they decide to wake up for the day, I can get like half my day's worth of stuff done. So maybe I'll get that guy finished. I got to wait for the paint to dry. So the other one that I finished, so if you follow me on Instagram, I did sneak peek that a little bit earlier in the week just to tease you guys. I do like to show you on Instagram what I'm doing, kind of in between these FlossTube videos. So you can follow me there. It's Tiger Lily Designs. I will link it down in the box below if you're an Instagram user. But the other one that I showed you guys was this fabulous. So this is from the Home for the Holidays, Blackbird book. Everybody's seen that one. I bought it for the Cardinal, but I needed a quick finish or a quick stitch. Not a quick finish. I haven't finished it yet. But a quick stitch was one of those ones where I wanted to start something new. Sorry for the hot mess. But let me show you what I did. Okay, so just in case you didn't see last video, I showed you guys what I was gonna do. Was that I didn't want to do the book, the pattern calls for 3 different colors, and gorgeous colors, don't get me wrong. Everything Blackbird does is perfection, but I wanted an easy 1-color stitch. This was a Friday night. Like I said, I am working like 12, 15-hour days in the studio. It is like my crazy season right now. I'll give you a little sneak peek as to why it's so busy around here. But I needed like an easy no-brainer. It's not like it was a no-brainer. I still had to count and do all the things. It wasn't fill-in work. I wish I had some fill-in work, but I didn't. So I decided a 1-color shot was going to do it. And so what I did is, this is Vintage Country Mocha 20 count Ada. If you're new here, I am an Ada stitcher through and through. I wish I could see the linen, but I can't. So no matter how good the glasses and magnifrozen lights and all the things, my eyes just say, nope, not gonna happen. So anyway, instead of doing the 3 colors that were called for in the pattern, I pulled from my Mercedes collection this gorgeous color. She calls it copper. It's this variegated, rougey, burgundy-ish. The color on the screen is pretty true to color, and it was such a great stitch. So I started this on a Friday night. This was my nighttime stitching, Clemson football game stitching. So anywho, finished it in a weekend. It was super great. I wish I wanted to get that stitched out. I don't know what the fabric is that's going to go on the back of it. I got a little bit of fabric. So the fabric, having it is not the problem, but matching one that is going to give me the that I wanted. And so I haven't found it yet, which is why it's not finished. So I do have some haul, and I want to show you guys that. But before we dig into that, let's just have a quick little chit chat about what my Flossmas is, just because I'm super excited about it. And so in case you're not a haul type of watcher, I definitely want you to get the scoop on my Flossmas. So if you're new to FlossTube, I don't know who would be watching this if you were new to FlossTube, but I will go over it just for the sake of going over it. And by no means am I an expert. I am an expert watcher. If I could get a gold star in watching all the Flossmasses, I would get one. Straight A's, all the board for me. But this is my first time doing it. So what's Flossmas? Flossmas is the FlossTube's community, kind of their twist on Vlogmas. Again, so if you're a YouTube watcher, you might know what Vlogmas is. This is something where YouTubers in all different genres and fields and all that. I mean, I've watched quilty ones, beauty ones, all kinds of different ones. But Vlogmas is something where the YouTuber or the person will have a vlog style video every day during the month of December. Sometimes they go from the 1st to the 24th, kind of like an Advent-y style, or sometimes they do the full month, 1 through 31. I'm going to be doing 1 through 24 because that's what I can commit to. I will be knee-deep in college stuff, holiday prep stuff between 25 and 31. And so, but I'm gearing up and planning for 1 through 24. And so what does that mean here on the Tiger Lily channel? So what am I going to do? So Flossmas videos usually are little short snippets. Now, if you have watched a FlossTube or 3 of mine, you will know that sometimes I can chitty-chatty Cathy with the best of them. I can go from 20, 30, 40, 50. I don't think I've broke the hour mark, but I've come darn close. But these are going to be short, condensed little videos because they're daily. But the key for me is I'm dividing mine into 3 sections. So hopefully it's going to be like 1, 2, 3 little snippets. They're going to be vlog. There's not going to be a lot of crazy fancy editing because I will be doing this. Remember that time when I mentioned what you get done at 6 a.m.? That's when I will be doing these. 6 a.m. every morning. Y'all be having my morning tea / coffee / protein shake, whatever I'm drinking at the time. It depends on how long I've been awake, but we're going to get her done in the morning and it's going to be a cute little 20-minute video. So what are the 3 segments that I'm going to be featuring in my Flossmas video? Okay, so I'm just going to start off with the shebang of the shebangs. Is I was able to get opening up an Advent is something that is very popular on Flossmas Is. And just because we're all stitchers, we love to see all the stuff, right? Yeah, show me what you, oh yeah, it gives you ideas, things seen. I mean, you're not really seeing them in person, but it's a little bit different seeing me hold it and touch it and do all the things versus a stale photo on the internet. So, I was so lucky enough to snag Kitten Stitcher's Shakespeare's Peddlers Advent calendar. So that is coming to me hopefully any day now, hopefully in time by December 1st. I think so. It's an Advent calendar. So it should be coming. It's not here yet, but it's coming. And so that is definitely going to be one of the features is we're going to be opening those daily gifts. And I know, oh my gosh, when I saw that it was still available, that I could add it to my cart, I about fell out of my chair that they weren't already sold out. I mean, I never look into those things. You know, they always sell out within the first 10 minutes, you know, signing up for retreats, missed that one. Missing these Advent boxes, missed that one. But timing was perfect. All the stars aligned and I was able to get this one. And so I'm super excited about it. It's got some of my favorite designers featured in it. So I can't wait for the exposure to all the things, all the new things. So the second part of my Flossmas videos was my own little twist on an Advent calendar. This was the idea I had before I knew I was getting that one. But I am an Etsy seller, or I started off, Tiger Lily Designs started off on Etsy in 2010. So I would have been on Etsy for 11 years and I have seen the growth and the crazy sheer volume blow up of that maker, small, independent designer. I hate to use the word hustle, but you know what? We hustle. If you are a small business or a maker of any sort in any artist community, I respect you. Hats off to you. I will hold hands and let's just get her done. Just one day at a time, doing what you need to do to get it done. And so I love supporting small. There's a venture that I participate in my business called Shop 1 in 5. It's that you pledge to shop 1 out of every 5 purchases with a small independent company. I mean, I love Amazon with the best of them. Don't get me wrong. Amazon does deliver to my house, but I do appreciate for things that I can shop small and support local, even before COVID, even before the crazy, I want to show them love. And so with that, I've decided to listen. As you can see, I love big pattern designers too. Satsuma Street, Blackbird. I mean, come on, everybody buy all the Blackbirds. But there are so many talented, small, independent, you have one design, you have 10 designs. You haven't been doing this for 20 years. Or if you have, you're just doing it in your basement while your baby was sleeping. You're just trying to get her done. And so what I have been doing lots of research again. So late night researching, I'm trying to find myself. And so far, I think I've got 14. I'm trying to find small, independent, new to me. This is key. New to me pattern designers. And I am creating my own Carrie Advent custom calendar. So what that is that's me. I'm gifting myself. I'm gifting myself 24 new patterns and I'm getting them from small, and so far, except for one, I follow her on Instagram, and she doesn't sell on Etsy. She has her own website, but she's still she's a fabulous designer. Love her, respect everything she does. I don't want to give any names away yet, but listen, you're going to know some of these people. Some of these designers have FlossTube videos, have Instagram crazy followings. They are not like, but they're also like Emily. We'll just name, one of them's named Emily. Do you know an Emily who's a designer? Because her design that I've got, super excited about it. You know, and a Samantha and a Jennifer. And I mean, I just can't even remember all the names, but I've been communicating with these designers, telling them that they're going to be my featured designer for the day. And I'm gifting myself. I'm supporting them. Some of them don't let me support them. They want to give me the pattern. And with that, I will be doing something different. So, my plan is to buy the pattern. I'm giving myself, but this way I'm going to show it to you guys. You're going to be exposed to hopefully 24 designers you've never seen before. And all the patterns will be available. Everything I've bought so far, cross your fingers, I can get up to 24. All the patterns are available PDF. And so, like I said, except for one, they're all PDF. It doesn't matter whether it's Etsy or this one on her own site, but you can go and download it. So if you see something during Flossmas Day 4 and you're like, oh my gosh, I want that, you can pause the video, stop the video, whatever. You go push the button. It's instant stitching in your hand. And so I gifted myself, I'm planning 24 independent, small, new to me. That was the key. They had to be new to me, that I've never stitched their patterns before, designers. And so I'm going to be showing them to you guys every day. Okay. So if that's not exciting enough, listen, super excited about it. I'm going to be kitting up. Right now I'm committing to the first 10. We'll just see how excited I get. I could just go hog wild. But right now, so this coming up week, little do my kids know that we'll be spending Black Friday at the stitching store getting who knows how much DMC and floss to kit up all the fabric and all the things. So my plan is to kit up the first 10 designs as well. So not only am I going to show you, this is not one of them, she's not new to me, but the example is I'm going to have a new pattern for you. Here's designer Mary Makes Cross Stitch. Mary Makes Cross Stitch has this great Santa pattern. You love it. Awesome. Go grab it on Etsy. Support small. Support her. This pays for her daughter's ballet studio classes. This pays for her son's karate. That's who you're supporting when you support small. And that's why I love it so much. But getting off my support small soapbox. So not only for the first 10 will I show you guys and expose you and let you see some great designers. Maybe some you've heard of. Some of them I've heard from other FlossTubes. I was able to grab some, like I said, some pretty awesome ones are willing to participate with me. But I'm going to kit up some so that way you can see the floss. It's going to be a floss toss. And in true Carrie Tyra Lily form, chances are I'm not going to do it on the colored fabric. I usually don't. Hence the mottled purple on this Satsuma Street. I think she called for Confederate gray. I mean, don't get me wrong. Love some Confederate gray. Love some standard stuff. Obviously vintage Mocha. I've used it. I do it. But I like to twist it up. So I'm going to try to twist it up sometimes. I'm going to kit them up the way I vision them being. But you're going to see them. And so I'm going to kit some of them up. Maybe even new start them, whether I can new start them the night before. So that way when I show you in the morning, I'll actually have some stitching to show. We'll just have to see how it all unfolds. But that's what I've got so far. Okay, but the last part of that piece number 2 of my Flossmas segment. Okay, you ready for it? So far, the 14 people that I've got, the 14 designers that are participating are also donating a PDF giveaway. So every day, not only will you see Mary Makes Cross Stitch and her fabulous Santa pattern that you've probably never seen before, never heard of. Listen, if you go and search Etsy, cross stitch patterns, cross stitch Christmas, cross stitch Santa, tens of thousands of patterns will show up, and it's super overwhelming because not only are they mixed with love some Plum Street, love some Blackbird, love some all the things. Like, I have those. I love those too. But this Advent is about supporting this individual and hopefully exposing you guys to some new people you've never heard of. So not only am I going to show you them, sometimes they're going to be kitted up so you can actually like see them in real life and the stitches. And as we know, when they're stitched up, they kind of come to life. But, so far, out of the 14 people that I've got signed up, participating, ready to go, we've got 14 giveaways as well. So that means each day there will be a giveaway winner. You could win that pattern. Super excited about it. Okay, and so the third section of my Flossmas is kind of like standard Flossmas-y type stuff. Some days it will be like a whip I'm working on. Some day it will be a finish. Some day it's kind of like my random thought for the day, my random section. So it will change is the point of the story. You know, maybe I'll have this finished for it. Maybe I'll show you guys a little tour of my house, little Christmas tree house. I'm definitely going to show you my mom's house. I haven't counted lately, but I think she's up to 12 trees. And these are not like just, I mean, don't get me wrong, my tree's just green tree, tons of ornaments, super special, all the things. My mom's trees are like, they could be in Nordstrom's. They should be in Nordstrom's. Nordstrom's wants her trees. Hers are better than that. Let's just be honest. And she's got like 12 of them. I mean, her whole entire house becomes like this Santa's village crazy, and they all have themes, and it's all, I mean, over the top, and has been my entire life. So that's definitely, I'm going to tour. There might be a couple different days for y'all to see all that stuff, but it's super, super fun. Might bring you along. I do a lot of Christmas baking. So I've got some fun recipes to share, all the different things. So that's my Flossmas. Whew, that was a lot of ramble. Hope you kept up. But so why am I doing this? First of all, it's super fun because, like I said, I get a gold star, 8+, perfect attendance, if I do say so myself, for Flossmas videos last year and 2019 as well. Let's just be real. So it's super fun. I love watching them. And so if I love watching them, oh my gosh, I think I'm going to love doing them too. But the bigger thing is doing stuff for yourself is also important. You know, I like to treat myself to something, especially when I'm hustling. So I'll circle back just real quick. Busy season for Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily is my business as well. So it's my fun, do all the things. I make lots of different things, custom quilts, different things. I don't want to go too much on that, but if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen them. You're like, what the heck is this person? I thought I was following a cross stitcher. And now my feed has been bombarded and filled up with gnomes. So I'm sorry. I promise the gnome content does end. Don't unsubscribe or don't unfollow me because you don't want to see gnomes every day. It's just me getting her done before the holiday season. So I do make gnomes from upcycled sweaters. I sell them both via Instagram and local markets. I don't have them on my website anymore. It was just way too time consuming to list them individually on the website. So you have to shop them on Instagram. They're made from upcycled sweaters. Like, so this beauty, she was an upcycled sweater in her previous life. I mean, can you imagine? I mean, this was a statement. This was Susie's statement maker who was wearing this sweater. I mean, bling it out, sister. I am here for it. But so this was a sweater in his previous life. His butt is so he's got a little number tag on it. That's how you pick the one you want when you're on Instagram. You say, hold on, 123, let me know. And so that's how it works. But so that's what I've been busy doing. If you follow me, you've seen in my stories, it's like gnome craziness. I promise it'll go away. It's just a little season. This is my gnome season. I hunker down, head down, get her done. And so my last show, local show, is on December, the weekend of the 4th and the 5th. And so those first couple of Flossmas videos, I'm going to get her done because that's what you do. But it's probably going to be a little shorter and sweeter. Because then after the show, that's when I can because I am done. I close up the shop. I don't come down to the studio unless it's for me. That's when I give myself, like, I won't say the month off. I don't give myself a full month off, but I give myself a break, breathing room for both my family to just enjoy the holidays. Because right now there is about 100 gnomes taking over my upstairs house. I mean, my kids are like, can we eat dinner? Well, not on the kitchen table. We can't, because that's where all those gnomes are. And no, we can't eat on my, over. Nope, that's where those gnomes are. They're just all over. They've taken over the house. And, but anywho, super excited about Flossmas. I hope you come back. I hope you're as excited as I am. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications that it's coming. You do not want to miss these daily giveaways. I promise you, starting December 1st. Like I said, I'm shooting in the morning. If all goes well, they'll be loaded up first thing. So maybe you can have some coffee with me. If you're more of like an 8 or 9 o'clock riser, you can, drink your coffee, get a couple stitches in, maybe get a thread or two in, and watch my Flossmas video every day. But you want to see these giveaways. There are some new designers, fabulous designers, and you're going to love it. So that's that. I'm crazy running on time, but I wanted to show you guys some of my haul. So hopefully, if you like haul, stick around. I want to show you some of the things I've ordered. Now, I've kept them in bags, so my apologies now for the crinkle. I guess that's what you say. But I wanted it to be like a surprise to me. So this one came from Spain. Any guesses? You guys should know what it is because I told you. But the good news is, can you imagine? I don't even remember. It wasn't that long ago that I ordered these. I ordered 10 mini skeins from my dear friend in Spain. Sorry, I didn't get my nails done. You'll just have to ignore that part of the program. But look at those gorgeous silks. Oh, is it focusing? Let's see. Oh my goodness, the variegation and the yumminess. Okay, so what did I need these silk for? I told you guys, I showed you. Oops, sorry, reaching, going. Ooh. So about a month ago, I did a Kit Up With Me video on Instagram, a little color conversion kit with me on Instagram. It was kind of like a lunchy chit chat. But I converted this gorgeous pattern, and hold on, I will grab the pattern for you. I do have it from Hello from Liz Matthews, and I converted them all to Miss Seda silks because I have the full collection and I love them. Oh my goodness, like I'm serious. So it didn't take that long. It's probably a little late for you to put them under your tree for now if you ordered them, but order them, print out the little paper that they're coming. And Merry Christmas to you. Third Day of Christmas sampler by Hello from Liz Matthews. Super adorable pattern. Love it. So anyway, I had to order, I forget which number, 73 or 20. So I know they look the same. They're just a little different. So can you see? Maybe. One is like a bluey black and one is a grayy black. That's not what she calls them. She calls them number 20s and number 73. But one is for Hello from Liz Matthews and the other one is for my Lila Studios Quaker. Welcome Quaker. I don't remember, but I ran out of that one. The one that's got a bunch of samplers and letters and all the things. I kitted that up with Miss Sadis as well. And I ran out of that one. So this came super yummy. And so that was that. Hollis Hands Creates. So I ordered myself, this is a great little Etsy store. She has a YouTube video or a YouTube channel. She's super cute. So I just want to show you some of the things I got from her. Okay. Penny Pumpkin. Thanks, Michelle. Yeah. I mean, like, who doesn't know? Penny's daughter shares, I think is the name of her channel. It's definitely Penny. And so her name is Michelle. And this was an enabled by Michelle pattern I had to add to my stash. And with that, because, okay, I know you guys know, look, I'm a Pat Carson needle, and I didn't know, like, they were going away to, do you know? Anywho, so I decided, oh my goodness, I guess I need to find another needle that I liked. So, sorry for the glare. So I wanted to try the Peacemakers because I have all Pat Carsons, and I'm afraid that if I can't find them, what am I going to do? So I got myself some Peacemakers because Brenda uses those. So if Brenda uses them, they have to be good. And so I ordered those. And then, of course, while I was there, like I said, I'm an Ada stitcher. So I wanted to try, I'm always looking for a new Ada. So I thought it was, you know, it's hard to tell from the websites. It really, really are. I thought it was going to have a little bit of modeling. It doesn't. It's really like a solidy, it's called Shrekie's Tan, 14 count. I have no idea the story of who makes this or where it comes from, the original designer, but she wrote Shrekie's Tan, 14 count. It's a lovely tan. It'll be great for my stash. So that came from Hollis Hands Create. Then we're just going to stick with these two. This is all me buying. And then the next two are Stitchy Kindness. I'm super excited. So the next one, this is another package that came. So as a silk stitcher, listen, I love some, oh, sorry, not creepy, but it smells good. Silk stitcher, where was I? Okay, Spain. Love Miss Ada's silk. Takes a little bit of time to get here. So I follow, and I've never pushed the button before, but I follow this lovely independent dyer. Where does she? From Venice, Florida. Her name is Mo. So she has a Facebook group called Mo's something. If I can link it down below, I will. I don't know how linking Facebook groups work because you have to ask to join it and answer some secret questions. I mean, it wasn't that hard, but she let me in. Yeah, sorry. Weird, but so good. So she dyes silk. And so every week, like Friday night, not every week, it'll get different here. I think in the holiday season, she's changing things up. But every week she posts the colors for the week. So on Friday night, you can go on her website, on her Facebook group, and she'll show you, like, here's the 10 colors for the week. Sometimes it's a cotton week, sometimes it's a silk week. So last week, I do believe it was last Friday, so it's already here, which is crazy town. I knew that Christmas stitching was my jam, and so I needed to get myself, I hope that's in the screen, I wanted to get myself a hank of red, green, and this navy blue. And it's lovely. So the green, yes, I mean, I should have done it, but it's got a slight variegation. It's not an over-the-top variegation. It's subtle variegation. And like I said, I could just sit here and smell it, but I'm not going to smell it again. So you guys watch me and you're like, okay, she's creepy. But listen, Miss Ada's silks smell too. And in a good way, like yum. I don't know what it is. But so these are so gorgeous. Geez, oh, that's a good view. Do you see the variegation? Just enough so when I'm stitching up a Christmas tree, it'll give me the lifelike version. And then this one, oh, that's a good view of the variegation. Can you see? It's got yummy, just a little bit of texture with the navy and red. Okay, so, but it's one of those things where you get these and, you know, she posts, okay, so she posts the pictures on Friday night. Stay focused. She posts the pictures on Friday night. Then Saturday morning sometime, usually early, which is great for me because I'm up. It'll say like, okay, here's the red post on Facebook. And I've got 10 hanks. So she does big hanks, I don't even remember, 100 yards. 100 yards of silk. She does big hanks, and then she does mini skeins, mini, whatever they're called. I don't remember how many those are. I knew I wanted the big hanks because, you know, go big, go home. So I got 3 of those, and I will let you know, hopefully, I'm sure, 100% positive that one or all 3 of these colors will be included in the kitting up process during the Flossmas. Okay, so now I wanted to go into some Stitchy kindness. This is a box I received. This is from a viewer, an Instagram follower, a sweet person. Her name is Virginia. It's easy for me to remember. I live in Virginia. Virginia, so cute. So all I've done is open the box just so I wasn't trying to finagle and worry about the okay, so she wrote me this lovely note. I'm not going to read it on camera for you guys. So cute. Yummy. She included this yummy amber spice scents in here. I mean, look at the pretty tissue paper. This is kindness, people. I did not order this. So sweet. Oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. So she contacted me and sent me a message and said, okay, so I saw you make project bags from Vintage Stitching. Let me show you what I'm talking about, just so you're like, in case this is your first video, you have no idea what I'm talking about. I make, so this is mine. So I make project bags from Vintage Stitching. So this piece right here, this was a Vintage Stitching. This was like a table linen that I found. I sourced at an antique store. There were like 10 motifs, but I mean, do you see the work on that? Gorgeous. And I know someone took hours, days, months, weeks, years to sew these table linens. And I don't know about you, but fancy table linens come out at my house. I mean, maybe once a year if I get really fancy on Christmas Day. But I'll be honest, Christmas Day, I go to my mama's house. And so she's in charge of setting the tablecloth, not me. So I don't even pull them out then. So, but I was not going to put this in a drawer, people. So what I do is I repurpose them into project bags. So now this has my Christmas stitching in it and I use it all the time. I'll probably need to make 100 more. But so right now, I don't remember if I have it. Sorry, my dog is walking behind me. He thinks he wants to be on the video. So I don't know if I have any. I know I have a couple pre-orders. I don't know. Check my website if you want to get into that. But anyway, so Virginia contacted me and says, I know that you make project bags out of Vintage Stitching. I have a collection that were my grandmother's. I mean, first of all, heartstrings pull. So, and it's just been sitting in a closet or a drawer. I don't remember where they were. But again, not being used or loved or anything. If I send them to you, can you use them? I mean, for real? Don't make me cry. But seriously, yes, the answer is yes. I will give them a new life, a new love, and I'm honored to work with your grandmother's stuff. Okay, but so with that, I haven't seen any of these. Okay, I'm not going to cry, but Jiminy Crickets. Oh my goodness. I mean, just look at that. This is a cross stitch. I mean, stitchers, we appreciate. Look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful blue flowers. I can't wait. Okay, so I'm so, oh my God. So one of these, I'll have to, dig through and maybe it's in the card as she tells me. But she wants me to make her a stitching bag. Of course. This, I mean, oh my goodness. This is almost like one that I did earlier, like in September, on August. I found in a Maryland antique store. It's almost like the same pattern. Like, I wish these things could tell a story. Samplers and all the things, they've got the kind of you get your initials and your dates and your, the Ackworth sampler things. And beautiful. Love all the things. But like, what's this story? Besides her grandmother stitched it, which is a beautiful story. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Do you see? What an adore. First of all, orange is my jam. Virginia, I might have to keep this one because the orange. There's a couple of these. These are like pillowcases. Look at those stitching. So this is not cross stitching, but this is, listen, have you ever done this? Because it's hard. I've done it. Yep. Handwork. Beautiful. Beautiful. Another pillowcase. Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh my goodness. Do you see? This is another pillowcase. I just thought, I mean, it's just so special. And I'm honored. I'm honored that she will trust me to rehome these and give them the new life and the love, and the people that buy them and use them are going to love them and cherish them. And they're not just going to be in a drawer. And listen, we all have all kinds of things in drawers. I got a whole storage room of stuff that, you know, I know my kids aren't going to want. But this, one piece at a time. So I will have to figure out from Virginia which one is the one that she wanted. I'm sure it's in the note. But, oh my, can you imagine? This, I love this community. And this is a perfect example of why this FlossTube community is just amazing. Okay, so, oh my goodness. So this was another, this is my last Stitchy, this is my last haul, another Stitchy kindness. Starlight Stitching Co. from Leversworth, Kansas contacted me, oh my goodness, and said, can I send you something? Well, yes, of course you can. And so this came in the mail. All I did was cut the slit, but I wanted you to see, unbox and open with me. It's an adorable card. I'm not going to, you don't have to sit here and watch me read. Oh, look at this handmade card. Oh my goodness. She made me a clutch. So I think I've drooled over things that other people, that she has given. So look at this beautiful sticker. First of all, packaging, A+. A+ for you, Amanda. Okay, so let's just see. I mean, I didn't buy this. She sent it to me. She's so sweet. Oh my. Look, okay, so that's her card. There's her website. Oh, well, sorry if you weren't supposed to use that code. Hopefully she's okay that I shared that card. Oh my goodness, I have never seen one of these in person. I don't even remember who I've seen use it, but of course, you know. Fabulous. Front vinyl pocket, so you can put all your goodness right up front. Holy moly. That is gorgeous. So this is this is batting, like a warm and natural batting, but it's not natural because it doesn't have the speckles, but like that. It's got these nice heavy duty snaps. Beautiful fabric. I think this is one of the fabrics I got to try out for my advent calendar. But look at that. So it measures 10 inches, 8 by 10. So it's an 8 by 10. Perfect. Little 8 by 10, and then you fold it in half. And so then it's obviously 8 by 5. Oh my goodness. Amanda, first of all, thank you, like crazy town. And second of all, your stitching is gorgeous. Listen, I'm a quilter, and binding on your machine, like, you need to teach me how to do that. I have to hand bind. A, because it's kind of therapeutic and stitching for me, but B, because my lines are never that perfect. Do you see? Like the edge. Listen, if you're not a quilter, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. But see this little 1/16 of an inch between the edge and the stitching line? First of all, keeping that straight. That's no joke, peeps. Let me just break it to you. That is no joke. Lovely, lovely. And I'm so excited. Like this, now I have to decide which of my fabulous Christmas doodahs, my Christmas patterns that are coming up that I'm kidding for Flossmas. I have to pick. I won't say it's my favorite because that's not nice. They're all going to be my favorite. But the one that I'm really going to, and this cute little charm. I mean, forget about it. It's adorable. Thank you, Amanda and Virginia. I am speechless, beyond words, that you both would A, reach out to me, and B, send me something. I mean, holy cow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This was way longer than I thought it was going to be. Seriously, I hope you stuck around to the end just because you need to see Amanda's thing. I hope I didn't lose you. But thanks so much for coming by. Thank you for your support, your comments. I read every single one of them. Totally forgot that I had a giveaway from last week regarding the advent calendar. Did not pull the names on that one. Well, pickles. Yeah, so we're just going to keep pushing that one on. So going back to the FlossTube number 8, enter to win it. This is the advent calendar right here. I'm giving away, I think, 5 patterns. 3, 5? I don't remember. I'm giving away PDF patterns so you can sew one on your own. So go back to that video, watch it, figure out what word you're supposed to say, and leave it in the comment because I didn't do the giveaway today. Totally forgot to do that before I logged on. You know what? That's because Noah's coming home in 3 hours. Super excited. He hasn't been home since August. So anyway, that's all I've got for FlossTube. Thanks so much for coming by. I hope you got something. I hope you're excited for Flossmas. I hope you're going to have a fabulous holiday Thanksgiving. I know Thanksgiving last year was like a cluster show. And I'm just excited that this year I get to go to my mama's house and she's going to make all the things. I bring the sweet potatoes. That's what I bring. I bring sweet potatoes for 20 and she does all the rest. And I'm here for it and I can't wait. I think I'm not going to eat for the next 3 days just so I can eat all the things on Thursday, go into my little turkey coma and then go back to making gnomes. Really, let's just be honest with it. So I hope you have a great time with your family and your friends and whoever you spend it with. And thanks so much for coming back. And I will see you on day 1 of Flossmas, December 1st. Early morning. Get excited. Bye, guys.